What position do you hold in ITED?
Well, formally United, I'm the member of the board, but we try to keep things informal in our team. And being part of this team, we all are trying really hard and trying to do our best to actually innovate on this BIM topic and try to propose new solutions to the problems of our clients.
How long have you worked in the construction industry?
I've been in construction industry for 15 years already at different positions. I've been a project manager at the design stage. I've been working on site. I've been working with a slight shift to IT. I've been doing CAD management jobs. Well, basically that's it until now, when I actually run a business and we are BIM consultants.
What clients have you worked with?
It's quite common for the construction industry, especially design teams, to be specialized, which is not the case for us. We are trying to work in any project because actually the BIM as an information modeling can be beneficial to many parties involved in the construction industry, which means we try to work with contractors, designers, clients, developers of any scale and try to increase their benefits, trying to add value in the project.
What type of projects have you worked on?
Maybe it's a little bit country specific, but the projects that we are currently working or have been working recently are mostly related to residential or manufacturing buildings, this kind of industries, if you like.
What is your involvement in the Association for Construction Industry Digitalisation?
Well, the association was a great opportunity for us all, being also members of the board of association or just members of the association, to try to impact the industry in a transparent way so that we can deliver our message and try to prove the industry that all these things related to digital way of working are actually beneficial for everybody. Can I have a water?
On the pout.
That's blue still.
That's blue still.
I like your answers.
I like your questions.
How is data management increasing efficiencies on construction projects?
The thing one needs to understand about the information management is that this BIM stuff is about the use, initially the creation, and consequently the use of the digital asset, which means that by having the information in a structured form, we can analyze this information and we can propose better solutions.
What issues is data management solving?
The biggest issue in construction industry is that all these workflows and approaches to the project implementation are rather conservative. And again, the biggest issue is the lack of understanding how important it is to collaborate over the information and how important it is to actually deliver the information of a high quality that can be, say, digested by the consumers of this information.
How are you able to truly deliver collaborative BIM services in the UK if you're based in Europe?
It's the most interesting part in the sphere, in the field of information modeling. It's all about the digital assets and it's all about the digital collaboration. And we are capable of delivering projects, consulting teams by the means of internet, by the means of telecommunication services, which is the case for reducing the costs for our clients and maybe it's one of our greatest values that we think about, is to try to optimize the costs and still maintain the high level of the project that we are delivering.
What is your understanding of UK and international BIM standards?
I had a great chance to study in the UK. I've got a master's degree in building information management, which means I've got a full understanding of the British standard set, and we've been spending 2 years doing this master's course, and we were discussing these standards in greater details, especially with the authors of the standards, which means we are fully aware of all the complications and all the history that is behind the creation of these standards, which makes sense.
How are you able to contribute to a BIM Level 2 project in the UK?
I suppose that UK's BIM Level 2 mandate is a great thing to start, and actually it's the fact of the existence of this mandate allows many teams, many projects to flourish because it is mandated. But the main idea is that even in UK, despite the fact that the UK is the origin of these standards and actual understanding of the BIM technology, still industry lacks understanding. And the first thing we need to solve is to actually educate our clients, educate supply chains, so that we can enable them to use these digital assets in an efficient way.
You have to do that one again because your phone went off, didn't it? So, do that one again.
Sorry,
What?
I have to ask you that question
That
again.
phone went off.
It's my phone beeped.
It went bling.
I forgot it was...
Mine get
Oh
away with
no!
that.
How are you able to contribute to a BIM Level 2 project in the UK?
I think I'm going to reply differently now.
Yes. It's so annoying.
Say again.
How are you able to contribute to a BIM Level 2 project in the UK?
I think we have the capacity to introduce new value in many different ways, providing different services. But the most important thing is that even in the UK, which is the actual origin of the BIM understanding of the BIM technology in a formalized way, I mean, UK has got standards. Still, the industry is lacking understanding of these standards. And the first step that we need to make is to actually try to educate the industry and the supply chains.
What are the barriers to BIM implementation in Europe and the UK?
The biggest barrier is, again, the lack of understanding that BIM technology is about the use of the digital asset. And if we are speaking about the digital asset as a form of information stored somewhere on servers, on hard drives, there are features of the digital asset which describe actually the quality of information. And it's where it should start. We should define what is the quality for our clients so that we are able to deliver the product of this high quality and of these high standards. Make sense?
Yep.
You had some good answers there. Do you want to run? What should we do? Should we